Sir, coming to A.R. Rahman sir music, మీ కాంబినేషన్ లో వచ్చిన ప్రీవియస్ ఫిల్మ్స్ అన్ని మ్యూజికల్ బ్లాక్ బస్టర్స్. ఈ మూవీలో కూడా సాంగ్స్ చాలా బాగున్నాయి అండ్ బీజిఎం ఆర్ఆర్ గురించి అందరు మాట్లాడుతున్నారు. సో ఏఆర్ రెహమాన్ గారిని పిక్ చేసుకోవడానికి what was the main reason?
I think I always take my films to him. If sir is busy and he feels within the timeline he can't do it, he'll let me know.
From Vinay Tandi it started,
Yes.
you both are.
No, even before that. I've taken most
Okay.
of my films to him to ask him if he can do the music. But
Okay.
for some reason or the other, they've not been able to work together.
So you
And
always
Minali also,
wanted.
Minali also, I asked him only first.
Acha, okay.
Yeah. And then of course I had a great working equation with Harris, and we made a lot of great music together, beautiful songs and all that. And then I always wanted to work with Rahman. So Vinay Tandi, when I went and met him and I narrated the idea to him, he said, we'll do this.
Okay.
So likewise, when I first wrote this and when we had an opportunity to read a script like this from Jaymohan sir, we were already working on a story with Rahman sir only. It was already confirmed a love story, a very interesting kind of a love story. But when I read this and when I thought this is what I should make, I took it to him. But we had already composed and recorded 3 songs for the other story. So I told him, sir, I don't want to waste your time. We've already composed and recorded. So I'll use the same tunes in this film. We'll just write the lyrics differently and we just have to re-record it again. He said, no, don't worry about that. That's not a problem. We'll let that be there for that script. We'll record fresh. We'll compose fresh for this. And we sat on the song situations for this. So that was beautiful, you know, for him to say that and telling me not to worry about what we've already done and all that. So, and like you said, he's elevated the film.
Yes.
There's a line that he's maintained, keeping the essence of the story and the screenplay and the scenes. And just one notch above, you know, he's picked it up in that space. So the background score is outstanding.
Okay, so is there any memorable incident for you in the whole set, like Gautham sir and Silambarasan? You worked with Silambarasan. Can you share anything craziest or funniest?
Actually, on a daily basis, there was so much to learn because when you're put in a situation where there are such established individuals around you, this every second of the set, you're just like constantly being this girl who's trying to like absorb as much as I could. Having said that, the first day definitely is going to be the most memorable day because coming in the morning and in the evening performing with Simbu sir and this entire scene also went so well. And I think there was this one very funny incident where we were on the in Bombay we were shooting and there was a bike
Scooter,
scene,
okay, bike, okay.
where I was sitting behind Simbu sir and I get really scared of bikes, so I was
Okay.
like very conscious and I was wearing a sari.
Okay.
So I had to sit.
You need to
sideways.
sit properly
Yeah,
then.
I had to sit sideways and like I said, Pavani is very elegant. So she sat and Simbu sir didn't realize that I have not sat completely, so he's just started the bike.
Okay.
And I remember I jumped off the bike and it was kind of funny because he's like, "Ninga action director Madri." He's telling me, "You only do the action scenes in the next part."
Super, huh?
So yeah, but other than that, also with Simbu sir, I think sharing screen space with someone who's such a fabulous actor, no, it's very challenging for me or anybody, whoever, if not me, because he is recognized as a spectacular actor. Everybody is aware of that. So I had to do my 10,000% because the eyeballs are obviously going to be on Simbu sir.
Yes,
now, what can
obviously.
I do just so that they can probably look at me and then look at him and then look at me and look at him? So it was very, very challenging, but I hope I've done justice to it.
Sir, why you always choose like expensive, stylish cotton dresses for all your heroines?
Do I? I mean, she's wearing something by herself.
I think the previous costume was, I guess, a little bit of cotton. You.
I have nothing to do with how she wears her clothes.
No, I am not asking about promotion. I am asking about films.
So
like
in
your
this
previous
film, she
films.
plays a girl who works in a clothes store, a very modest living sort of thing, house and everything. Father and a stepmother, we've suggested. So I think the clothes are accordingly, and within that, like she said, there is an elegance about her. There is a little bit of, not a little bit, a lot of classiness about her within that environment where she lives. She's a dreamer. She wants to move out. She wants to break free, but there is a father who's holding her back, and that's why she's always on that parapet, looking out, dreaming, right? So somewhere that was suggested, and I think we kind of dressed her accordingly. I thought, you know, there was no everything. I think you see, costume design shouldn't stand out.
Okay.
It should blend and merge with the film. That's what is styling and costume design. I think in this film, it's right up there. I have to mention this because nothing stands out because it blends and merges with the rest of the frame. There was a lot of work that we did. The color palettes were like Rajivan Uttara, myself and Siddhartha, we sat down and
You're
figured
also
out.
into costume.
Yeah, I mean, it comes to me. There's a lot of discussion that goes into what the colors will be in the film, what palette we'll be working with. We won't do this, we won't do that. They won't wear black, stuff like that we discussed. And it's always shown to me, it's approved. And then if you see Simbu's shirts, an interesting combination of patterns on his shirt actually. And if you go and look at people who work in these places, they wear shirts like that.
Okay.
And what she wore also I thought was very apt with, what the mode of the scene was and the characters were. So I think we really cracked it with that.
And there was a lot of mismatching happening. It's not like it's coordinated.
Yeah.
It's like whatever is available, but within what is available, how can you make it good? Also, I'd like to add the fact that there's a lot of unlearning that happens because as actors and especially actresses, you come with a preconceived notion that, oh my god, my lipstick has to be this color, mascara, my eyeliner. But with Sir, what happens is there's a lot of unlearning that happens, and it like rips you off what you believe is ideal beauty.
Okay.
To me, very honestly, I don't think I've ever looked this beautiful. I feel like in this particular film, I've looked the most beautiful, and that's because I'm looking my most natural self. And I think that's what, even with Muthu's character, you won't see Simbu, the star, you will see Muthu.
Okay.
Yeah.
So sequel kuda ready ga unda, meeku next part story anta ready ga unda?
Yeah, the plot points are ready.
Okay.
We're working on it.
So adi kuda based on real incidents ena?
Yeah, so see, the idea of making a sequel and taking his journey forward is not to make an outlandishly wild, stylish, big film. It's going to be an emotional drama. I'm aiming to make, and if I can achieve that, I'll be very happy and proud. I'm aiming to make a Nayagan. I'm aiming to make what Godfather was.
Okay.
So it's an emotional drama. It's not going to be an unnecessarily commercial film. That's what we're trying to make with the sequel.
Sir, last question. If not Simbu, do you choose any other hero for this character if not Simbu?
For this film? No.
No? Only for Simbu?
Right now, I can't say, and I can't see it also happening.
Okay, so all the very best, sir. Hopefully, the part 2 కోసం వెయిట్ చేస్తున్నాము. సో అండ్ ఆల్ ద వెరీ బెస్ట్. ఇది ఈరోజు ద లైఫ్ ఆఫ్ ముత్తు టీమ్ ఇంటర్వ్యూ. దిస్ ఈజ్ రమ్య సైనింగ్ ఆఫ్.